Lena Hughes from the Winnipeg Humane Society joining us this morning with Betty, who is up for adoption. So tell us about this little sweetheart.
This is Betty. She's about 4 months old. She's only been with us for a few days. She came to us as a stray, but she's a total sweetheart. She's just purring away right now, so she's very friendly.
Very loving, and all white except for a little bit of almost
a touch of gray on the hair there. Yeah.
How cute. So she is young, but she's going to come spayed with all of her shots.
Yeah, she's already been spayed. She's got her shots. She's got her ear tattoo, so she's ready to go.
Aw, perfect for a new home, waiting for her new best friends. Well, we want to talk about with the season change and more safety concerns come into play as it gets colder. Right. We want to remind people about some of the dangers and being prepared. And first of all, we never want to let cats like Betty or any other cat outside.
That's right. Not only is it just for their safety, but it's also a Winnipeg bylaw to keep your cats indoors. So as the colder months come around, people sometimes see cats that have been wandering around their neighborhood for a while.
Yeah.
So they see them outside, they take them into the Humane Society or other shelters. So it's important to make sure they have all their proper ID so that if they do get lost, they can be reunited with their owners.
And when we talk about ID, that could be the tattoo or a microchip?
Yeah, there's a tattoo, there's a microchip, and you can also keep a collar on your pet, and it's really good to have all three. So in case the tattoo gets faded or the collar falls off, there's always going to be something that'll be there to make sure they get home safe.
I understand collars on dogs, but collars on cats too, even if they're an indoor cat?
If they're indoor cat, well, it's up to you, but if you know your cat is likely to make a break for it, it's always good to have. And sometimes there's cute collars out there. It could be a fun fashion accessory as well.
Totally. Yeah, you can get one for every season, every occasion.
Exactly.
You have a great story about how a tattoo helped reunite a family with a cat.
Yeah. Just last week, a cat came into the Humane Society that was one of our trap, neuter, release clients. So it was in one of our humane traps, and it was brought in for surgery. And then once it came in, we realized it had a tattoo. So we were able to trace that tattoo. And the cat had actually been reported lost May 2013.
Wow, so a year and a half ago.
A year and a half.
That's amazing. Yeah. And the family was happy to be reunited.
The family came in, they reunited, we got some cute pictures, so yeah, it was a really happy story.
Proof that identity or a proper identification can go a long way. Okay, another thing on your list is have pictures available. Yeah,
so if your cat does, your pet gets lost, have current pictures, not just pictures of their cute puppy or kitten, but current pictures, just so you can show them around, email them to us or to other shelters, just so we can identify if it's something that's been turned up at the shelter. So that's just something to keep in mind. And it's fun to take pictures of your pet, so it's not like it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes too many.
Exactly.
Another good point is watch the front door at all times.
Yeah, so if you have a cat, I know my cat is very curious about the front door, so one thing you can do is recondition them to make the front door unappealing, so it's not somewhere they want to hang out. So there's lots of things you can do. You can fill a container with pennies and shake that whenever you're around the front door, because that sound is not very fun for cats to hear.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we also have a product at our gift shop called the Pet Corrector, which is just a can of compressed air. So when you squeeze it, it makes a hissing noise. So if you have that whenever you're around the front door, just give that a little squeeze. It'll kind of
keep them away.
Yeah, they won't like that very much.
And this point too, know your pets. We could say Betty is all white, but she's actually not all white.
Right.
And just knowing about that spot of gray can help to identify her.
Exactly. So if you come into the shelter, or if you give us a call and say, oh, my black lab is missing, well, there's a lot of black labs out there. So if you say my black lab who has a scratch above his eye, he's got a little white spot on his back leg, anything like that will help us identify your pet.
Awesome. And you can find Miss Betty at the Winnipeg Humane Society, 45 Hearst Way, 4 months old, looking for a forever home. She's a very, very sweet little girl, likes to cuddle, very friendly. You can find her and so many other animals there as well. Thank you so much, Lena.
Thank you.
More BT coming up. Stick with us.